Hello, dear young minds. Welcome back to Physics Point. I have given you some homework on a numericals on law of conservation of momentum. All right. In this playlist, in the fourth video, we discussed about so many things. No, in the fourth video, we discussed about law of conservation of momentum. All right, law of conservation of momentum and related numericals, and whatever related numericals are there, those are discussed there. And in the description of that fourth video, I have given this PDF as homework, and many of you are commenting the answers and you are sending the answers also. Now in this video, I'll be solving all these numericals on law of conservation of momentum, which are given as homework. All right, let's get into the first question. The first question goes like this. A bullet of mass 20 gram is fired from a gun of mass 5 kg. That means it is given here. Now directly you can write what is that? Mass of the bullet is equal to 20 gram. So now 20 gram means how many kgs it is? 20 divided by 1000. That is 0 got cancelled. 2 ones are 2 fives are then 0. So it becomes 1 by 50 kg. Now it is quite simple, no? Because already you have solved the questions in the fourth video. Now you are well aware about all this. There is no need of diagram also. All right. From a gun of mass 5 kg. So what is the mass of the gun? So mg, mass of the gun, is equal to 5 kg. All right. Now they are asking find recoiling velocity of the gun. Recoiling velocity of the gun, they are asking about final velocity of this gun. Vg is question mark. And they are saying if a bullet is fired with a velocity of 100 meter per second. So velocity of the bullet. So ub they have given. You need to understand this. ub is given. All right. ub means not ub. I mean vb. vb, velocity of the bullet. Final velocity of the bullet is 100 meter per second. All right, now we need to find out this, you know, right? So how about this initial velocity of the bullet and initial velocity of the gun? Both are going to be 0, because whenever I draw a gun here, initially both of them were at rest, no? For example, this is the gun means, and here is the bullet. So initially both of them are at 0 velocity, both of them are at rest. So that's why I have to take them as 0. I hope the concept is clear. Now according to law of conservation of momentum. All right, so what we are supposed to write? We are supposed to write mass of the bullet into initial velocity of the bullet plus mass of the gun into initial velocity of the gun is equal to mass of the bullet into final velocity of the bullet plus mass of the gun into final velocity of the gun. Correct, no? So now mb means mass of the bullet, it is 1 by 50. 1 by 50 into 0 plus mass of the gun is 5 kg. All right, so 5 into 0, and again mass of the bullet is 1 by 50 and into final velocity of this bullet it is given. So how much is that? That is 100 plus mass of the gun is 5 kg, no? Mass of the gun 5 kg and into vg means velocity of the gun. So then it becomes what? It becomes 0. So that is equal to 51s are 52s. So it becomes 2 plus 5 Vg. So let 5 Vg be there only, 5 Vg be there only, and let us bring this to this side. All right, so it becomes a minus 2. All right, so Vg is equal to minus 2 divided by 5. All right, so Vg is equal to 5 ones are 5, 0 point and one more 0 we take, so 4s. So it becomes minus 0.4 meter per second. Why it is minus? Because the bullet is going forward, that's why Vb is positive, and the gun is coming backward, that's why Vg is negative. All right, already you learned all these things in the fourth video. I already told you. Now if you haven't watched that video, go back to that video and watch it and come back. The link is in the description. All right, so whatever links are there, everything is given in the description of the video, so you can go there and you can watch it. All right, moving forward, let's get on to the next question. The question is like this. A boy of mass 50 kg, that means mass of the boy is 50 kg, mb. mb you can write, mass of the boy, or you can write it as m1. So m1 is equal to 50 kg. All right, this is related to boy. is moving with a velocity of 10 meter per second, jumps on a cart of mass 2 kg. I mean, he is moving with velocity 10 meter per second. That means initial velocity is 10 meter per second, and he jumps on a cart of mass 2 kg. That means mass of the cart is taken as m2, and that is equal to 2 kg. I mean, of course, the cart should be at rest. All right. Look at this. A boy of mass 50 kg, it is written, is moving with a velocity of 10 meter per second. That is also done. Jumps on a cart of mass 2 kg, that is m2 is recorded, and they start to move together. That means initially the cart must have been at rest. So that's why I will take it as u2 is equal to 0. That is, I mean, initial velocity of the cart is 0. I mean, they start to move together. Find the velocity of the cart. Try to understand this scenario. Here is a boy. All right, already he is moving. Now here there is a cart like this. Okay, here there is a cart with wheels and all. So I mean, this boy comes and he jumps onto this. Now he lands here. Both of them will move with the same velocity. Together they are moving. That means the mass of the final velocity of this boy, that is v1, and final velocity of this cart v2, both are same. So I will take them as v1 equal to v2 is equal to v. All right, m1 is m1 we got, m2 we got, u1 we got, u2 we got, v1 v2 we got. Now we have to apply according to law of conservation of momentum. What it says? It says m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. Just substitute the values. So what is the value of m1? That is 50 into u1 is 10 plus m2 is 2 into u2 is 0, and again m1 is 50 into v1 we don't know, v1 is like v plus m2 is again 2 kg into v2 is also v. So why, I mean, look at this, v1 and v2 both are same. All right, so now it becomes 50 into 10 is 500 plus 2 into 0 is 0. You can neglect it also, 500, and that is equal to 50v plus 2v. So that is 52v. Correct? Now 50v plus 2v is 52v. Now v, let us keep v there only and 52 this side. So 500 divided by 52. All right, now if you want to cancel it and do some drama, you can definitely do it. For example, 4 ones are and 1 is the carry, 4 threes are, then 4 ones are, 1 is the carry, 4 twos are 8, 2 is the carry, and 4 fives are. Correct? So then afterwards you can take it as I think 13 ones are, and 13 nines are is 117. No, 13 nines are 117. Correct? And 3 are 27, 117. 117 means 120. 120 as in 3 and 8 remains here. No, so 13 6 are 78. Okay, 13 6 is 78. So I mean, you can leave it here only. So it is like 9.6 meter per second. So both of them will start to move with 9.6 meter per second. Why the velocity has reduced? Because this boy was moving with 10 meter per second. No, now he has jumped onto this cart, whatever this cart is there. No, he jumped here means now along with this boy, even this cart has to be carried. No, this cart is having mass of 2 kg. To carry that, I mean, that's why the velocity is getting reduced. If the boy was running, it would have been 10 meter per second, but to carry this cart also, it becomes a little bit less. I hope this calculation is done. Okay, please concentrate on these kind of calculations. 500 divided by 52. I mean, if nothing is wrong here, nothing went wrong. If anything is like that, try to adjust and try to do this basic calculations. My task is to give you complete the understanding about the concept. All right, moving forward, let's get on to the next question. The question is like this. These are all similar kind of questions what are discussed in the fourth video. All right, two football players, each of mass 50 kg and 40 kg, are approaching each other with speeds 10 meter per second and 5 meter per second. All right, so here is one football player. Okay, here is one more football player. They are approaching each other. All right, so mass of one football player is 50 kg. Okay, mass of another football player is 40 kg, and they are approaching each other means I mean, their initial velocities are also given, that is like 10 meter per second, and another one is 5 meter per second. All right, I hope everything is clear. and they collide and stuck with each other. They got collided here, okay, they came here, they got collided and they got stuck with each other. Alright, find their velocity and also mention the direction of motion. Alright, we'll find out the velocity anyway. In which direction they will move? Tell me. Is it possible for us to tell now? Now look here, this boy is having, this football player is having 50 kg, no? This is having 40 kg. That means this boy may carry, this boy is there, no, first boy, he may carry this another boy in this direction. Why? Because he is having more mass. Now you have to, not only with mass, you have to look about velocity also. Here velocity is also high. Correct, no? This velocity, look at this velocity. So whatever this velocity is there, no? So this is heavy mass also, heavy velocity also. That means heavy momentum. Here low mass and low velocity, low momentum. Definitely this boy will carry this boy towards this direction. Alright, and one more thing you have to be very careful here. You have taken this as 10 meter per second, no? You have to take this as minus 5 meter per second. Then only will get the right answer. Why? Because this boy is moving, this football player is moving from left to right and this football player is moving from right to left. So if one is taken positive, another has to be taken negative. Alright, now they are sticking with each other and I told you they will move in this direction. Okay, already I have explained you why. Because he has advantage of mass as well as velocity. This guy has, neither the advantage of mass nor the advantage of velocity. Alright, now for example, if this velocity is like minus 100 meter per second, means maybe there was a chance that they would have went like this. Even though mass advantage is not there, this guy is having velocity advantage. But in this problem, it is not like that, no? So in this problem, they have given just minus 5 meter per second. Alright, they are moving like this. Let us take that the final velocity of this first player and final velocity of this second player, both are same, that is v. Alright, now according to law of conservation of momentum, we are going to apply it as m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. Alright, so what is the value of m1? 50 kg, u1 is 10, m2 is 40 kg, u2 is minus 5, m1 is again 50 into v1 is v plus m2 is 40, v2 is again v. Alright, I hope it is clear, all these things. Now moving forward, 50 into 10 is like 500, then minus 40 into 5 is 200 and that is equal to 90v. Alright, 500 minus 200 is 300 is equal to 90v. Let us keep v there only and bring 90 this side. So 300 divided by 90 and it becomes 0 0 got cancelled and it is 3 tens and 3 threes, 3 ones, 3 threes, 1 is a carry, 3 threes. So we got velocity as 3.3 meter per second. So this is the final velocity. But look at this, we got this as positive, no? Yes, if nothing is mentioned means it is positive only. It is positive means, what does it mean? It is positive means, whichever direction we have taken positive, no, in this direction they will move. Okay, so our direction is correct. Okay, so you can mention it as they move along the direction of, first player with a velocity of 3.3 meter per second. Alright, fine, I hope it is clear. Let's move on to next question. Now here is very interesting question. A pumpkin of mass 10 kg splits into two pieces, each of 2 kg and 8 kg. Alright, if velocity of 2 kg is 20 meter per second, find the velocity of the other piece. Okay, so we have got a pumpkin, big pumpkin like this. Alright, so this is having total 10 kg and this splits into two pieces, each of mass 2 kg and 8 kg. It will split like this. Okay, this is 2 kg and this is like 8 kg. Alright, now this 2 kg is moving with what velocity? It is moving with velocity of 20 meter per second. And they are asking about this velocity now. As this is the first piece, let me give this velocity as v1 and this is the second piece, let me give velocity as v2. This this is like m1 and this is like m2. You can write if you want. So that is like m1 is equal to 2 kg. Alright, m2 is equal to 8 kg And how about u1? u1 is 0 because initially this first mass, whatever it is there, it was at rest, and similarly the second mass is also at rest. That's why u1 is also 0, u2 is also 0. Now v1 is given, v1 is equal to 20 meter per second. How about v2? v2 is equal to question mark. All right, now everything we got. Now you can say that according to law of conservation of momentum, easily you can write m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. Whenever u1 and u2 are 0, you can directly write it as 0. Okay, now you got a lot of practice now. Now look at this, u1 and u2 both are 0, right? So I mean, anyway, this is 0 and this is also 0, means totally it becomes 0. Directly you can write. Next, m1 is 2 kg into v1. Where is v1? Here is v1. v1 is 20 plus m2 is 8 kg into v2, we don't know, that's what we are finding out. Then afterwards it becomes 0 is equal to 40 plus 8 v2. Alright, let me keep 8 v2 there only, 8 v2 is there only, and let us bring this 40 this side, it becomes minus 40. Alright, so v2 is equal to minus 40 divided by 8, it becomes 8 ones are 8 fives are, and v2 is equal to minus 5 meter per second. So this 8 kg piece is going to move with velocity of 5 meter per second in the opposite direction. This is for sure, no? I mean, if any piece is going in this direction, the other piece will be going in the opposite direction. That's why if it is taken as positive, this has to be negative. So that's why we got it as a negative answer. Alright, so I hope all these problems of homework are quite clear, and try to do this on your own and watch this video, and in the description you check. Okay, in the description all the links will be given in the description. Don't forget to check the description. Even in the description, what will be there? All the notes of this chapter. For example, I have taught this, now this notes will be there. Then apart from that, there will be links for previous videos. Links for previous videos. If any homework is given, so that PDF of homework, so that will also be there to solve for you, so that you keep on learning with PhysicsPoint. All right, and don't forget to like these videos, because YouTube gets to know that if you like more, these are the good videos and these have to be recommended for other people. And don't forget to share it with your friends, and please subscribe to the channel, because it is your subscription which will give us a lot of motivation to create this kind of content. All right, so this chapter is over. Now next chapter, it's quite interesting and very conceptual chapter, that is gravitation. Let's get ready for the gravitation in the next class. All right, thank you very much. Have a good day, and bye bye.